Hey guys, so I have been getting a lot of questions about my hair, how I comb my hair, how do I use my Dyson Airwrap, just like random questions. So today I am going to try to compare between a Dyson Airwrap and a normal curler, and I'm going to bring you through my entire day to see how the curls actually last throughout the day. Recently, I actually bought a new curler so you guys can see how I tried it out and how the curls look as well, and also to see how I comb my hair with the Airwrap, how the curls work, and how the curls last as well. So yeah, that is for this video. I hope you guys are excited. Let's get started. This is actually the Vodana Glam Wave Curling Iron. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some hair protector. This is YALLS Bond Pro. Just put a little bit before I actually apply heat on my hair, just to make sure that it doesn't get too damaged. It's either this or like hair oil, so it depends on my mood. If I feel like my hair is a little bit too oily, then I'll just like not put oil. But I really like this Bond Pro Day and Night Booster because it's not an oil, and I love it. It's not an oil, so it doesn't feel too oily on my hair. And then what I will do next is to try out the new color. So I'm really excited because this is actually the first time I'm trying this out, other than my usual routine, which is to use the Dyson Airwrap. But I just want to show you guys like the difference in the curls as well. Okay, this is the first time I'm using it, and this actually has a clip lah, and I'm not very good with like using clip like curlers, so I'm not sure how this will go. I heard someone say that you can actually just like curl it normally as if there's no clip. So I'm gonna try to do that. I realize I'm using the wrong hand. So I'm very used to like using the curling wand kind of equipment for curling my hair. So usually with this kind of curling irons, right, it's actually more damaging on your hair for sure, because I don't know lah, somehow like Dyson has this technology that kind of helps to make sure that your hair doesn't look like too damaged and unhealthy and stuff. But for like curling irons, because you are applying a lot of heat on your hair, so generally the hair becomes a little bit more unhealthy and dry. But I think this looks really good, and I'm not even using the clip. Okay, I'm sure most of you already know how to use like a curling iron, but just some basics. I always curl outwards and then like just curl it like this down. Let me try using the clip. I'm not sure how to use it, but okay. This is another way to do it. Oh man, but I feel like when you do the clipping thing, right, your hair just looks kind of like drier. I don't know. Look at this, what's happening? Okay, I'm not gonna do the clipping thing. I'm just gonna use it as like a curling wand. I mean, obviously, like when you use curling wands, right, it's not going to be like, I don't know, maybe the curls are just not as lasting, but I think it's good enough for me. Okay, so I actually have to go for an event already, so I'm running a little bit late, but just wanted to show you guys how the curls look like. I really like it actually. It's like, it gives that very big curly wavy kind of curls to the whole hair. Just that I don't know why it's like, here's like flat and then here there's like volume. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna curl the top a little bit more just to give it a little bit more volume. But I'm really loving the curl so far. This is actually quite a big barrel compared to what I'm usually used to, so I really don't know how long these curls will last, but I think it should be okay, especially like comparing to the Dyson Airwrap in the humid weather, right? If you're like always out and then you are, you know, shooting the sun and you're sweating and everything, right? Usually the curling wand does a better job than the Dyson Airwrap. So yeah, I'm just gonna add more volume to the top. But I think overall it looks really good. Like the curls look very very good, and I will check back with you later how they stay as well and see like how it looks like after like a few hours lah. And yeah, okay, so gotta go. Oh my god. This is how my hair looks after around 3 hours. Just gonna show you guys, this is how the curls look like. I think it lasted pretty well, but also I was in aircon, so I actually haven't tested it out in like the Singapore humidity. But I think it's not bad. The curls look pretty nice. The one is pretty big, so it's like quite like the very big subtle curls kind of thing, but I kind of really like this look. 3 hours later, this is how it looks like. Maybe I'll check back like at night or something to show you guys. I just want to give you guys a little update about how my hair looks like right now. It looks pretty curled still. I mean, I guess it's not like the super like curl, crazy curl kind of like curl, but I think it still looks really really good. It has been 8 hours, okay, and this is how my curls actually look like. I think it's still holding up pretty well. I mean, in general, when you are looking at this kind of like wavy curls, right, and especially if your barrel is this thick, usually the staying power is not as good, but I think this is like not bad so far, and it has already been like 8 hours. I actually really like the curls. It like gives that very like, I don't know how to say, like very classy kind of like big curls, and I really like how it looks like. So yeah, if you guys are looking to get a hair color, I think a lot of you guys actually asked me about this. I got the Vodana one, so you guys can go get the Vodana one. I think it looks pretty good, and I'm really really happy with the result. So if I am on like a shoot day, a long shoot day or something, I would definitely go for this hair color. It has different temperatures from 120 to like 200 degrees, so you guys can actually choose what kind of temperature you want to go for. So I think this is quite useful for like heat control and stuff. Just say this comes with a clip lah, but I generally don't like using the clip, so I'll just like curl it around this, and it still gave me pretty nice curls. Yeah, this is my 8-hour checkpoint for this hair color. So I am done with my shower now, and I am going to dry my hair so you guys can see what I'm doing. So obviously I'm gonna dry my hair with the Dyson Airwrap. I'm basically gonna dry my hair until it's like 70 to 80% dry before I actually start the curling process. And I always focus the drying on the ends of my hair because that's where it needs to like hug the barrel, if you know what I mean. I know that I still have my makeup on and I just showered, but I just didn't want to waste it, so if not, it's just wasted, you know. I just went for one event and that's it. But yeah, okay, let's get started. I'm gonna dry my hair. Usually what I like to do, right, is to turn on the maximum heat for when my hair is like super duper wet. But as it gets drier, what I'll do is to go to the second heat setting. I mean, generally heat's just not good for your hair, so I try to like turn it down as much as possible. So either the cold air or like second setting. So like I said, I'm going to focus on the roots of my hair and drying it out first. So I think we are almost there. It's about like 70 to 80% dry already. So I'm just gonna dry it a little bit more. So I'm gonna use this comb attachment, and what I'm gonna do is to just comb through my hair. And I'm using these settings, so just the coldest one, and just very gently comb it through section by section. So you notice when I'm combing my hair, I don't go all the way from the top to the bottom, so that kind of helps to like reduce the breakage of your hair. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to start curling. So the curling barrels actually come in 2 sizes. I like to use the smaller one to give me more lasting curls. This one, because it's bigger, generally it doesn't last as well. This barrel actually faces outward, so I'm gonna use it for this side, and then the other barrel for the other side, so that all my curls face outwards away from my face. Just gonna attach it on top and then turn on the settings to the highest. And then what I'm gonna do is take section by section and just do this. So just put it there and then let it like curl around the barrel. So for each curl, what I usually do is to do 5 seconds of the hottest setting and then 5 seconds of the coldest setting to set the curls. And I'm just gonna continue doing that. So you can see that the curls are actually like super duper curly, but you don't have to worry because the curls will actually like drop down a little bit more. It won't be as curly as this after a while. So you can see that this piece of hair is actually quite wet at the bottom. That's why it's not like hugging the barrel. So I'm just gonna use my hand to like twirl it around the barrel. So the reason why we want our hair to be like 70 to 80% wet while we are going to curl it on the Dyson Airwrap is because it helps the curls to stay like much better. And even when I do it with dry hair, right, I just like go to the sink and then I just put water on my hair. So sometimes it's very hard to like evenly dry out your hair, which is why like if you see that the wet parts don't actually like stick to the barrel, what you got to do is to just use your hand and just curl it around the barrel and it will work perfectly. Okay, so I think I'm done with this part, but what I like to do to like add volume, right, is to get a few pieces on the top and then just curl it a little bit more. Forgot to mention, if you want to move on to the other side, you need to change it to the other direction's barrel. So I just forgot about one step. Usually before I start curling my hair, I will put on hair care. So this is actually YALLS Bond Pro. This is a day and night bond booster and it looks something like this. So I either put this on or like put an oil so that my hair isn't too damaged from the heat. But I kind of forgot. But it's okay, even though I'm in the middle of curling, I can just like apply it on, just gently put it on, scrunch it up, put it on. Okay, so the thing about like the Dyson Airwrap, right, is that you cannot curl like a lot of hair at one go, and sometimes it can be quite hassle, especially if you are someone with thick hair, right, it will take longer lah, but it's worth it because the curls are really very nice. So yeah, okay, back to curling. Okay, I'm almost done, and what I like to do is to take a piece at the crown to just give it a little bit more volume, and then I'll just blow it too. So this is how my hair looks like now, and you'll be able to see that after a while, like in 1 or 2 hours, it's not gonna be as curly as this, but I like it that way because I mean at least this is a little bit too curly lah. So yeah. The best way to kind of keep your Dyson curls lasting throughout the day, right, is to curl it one day before when your hair is like slightly wet, and then before you go out or before your event or your shoot or whatever, just curl it one more time. And then you will just have like super luscious and nice curls. So I will show you guys how the curls look like in the morning and see if we need to do a little bit more curling, but otherwise I think this is our look. I'll give you guys a little hair check tomorrow, okay? It's morning, so just a little hair check as I promised. This is how my curls look like after I wake up. Can just like neaten it up a little bit and like curl it, and I think it's actually pretty good already. It's like the natural wave kind of curl, but if I want something that's a little bit more curly, right, I'll just go in with another round of the Dyson Airwrap and it will still like look really good. I'm actually going for an event now, and the event is like actually in a hot humid weather. I'll show you guys how it looks like after the event. So I just came back from my event and we actually went to Mega Adventure at Sentosa with Benefit, and you guys can tell like I actually was like sweating a lot. It was super duper humid today because it's like going to rain right now, and I was outdoors, and during those activities I actually bundled up my hair, and then after that I went to do the zip line, and by the time I did the zip line my hair was down now. So my hair has been through like sweat, humidity, like strong wind and everything, and this is how it's holding up right now. You can see that like for example here, this bunch of hair is like pretty much quite straight already, but you can see that there's like still some curls here. I feel that it's like good enough for me lah, because I would go out with hair like this. Unless I want something that's like super curly and stuff, then I will do the Dyson Airwrap one more time over my hair, but I think this is fine, looks really nice still. So this is how it looks like at the back. Show you guys a good view. I would say that if you guys actually curl your hair when it's 70 to 80% wet, this is the kind of staying power that it will give the curls. But if you curl it when it's dry, right, it's very easy for it to like lose its shape. I think that is all for this hair video. This has been like a very highly requested video, and I hope it was helpful and you guys can see how the curls actually last for me and the results throughout the day as well. So final verdicts and final words. Comparing a Dyson Airwrap with the hair curler, in general, if I want my curls to stay for the entire day, I will subject it to like the higher heat of the hair curler. Like, you know, if I'm like going out, for example, on a yacht for my pre-wedding shoot, then I will usually use like the legit curler to like curl my hair, because Dyson Airwrap, the curls are very nice and it's very voluminous, but the staying power is not as great. But why I would still use a Dyson Airwrap on a daily basis is because it doesn't damage your hair as much and doesn't burn or dry out your hair as much lah. So if you want to curl like almost every day, it's good to use a Dyson Airwrap. And I personally really love how the curls look like, and every single time I use a Dyson Airwrap to like curl my hair, I always get like a lot of compliments. So yeah, that is just what I think. But if, let's say, like I say, if I have a big shoot day, or you know, I really need my curls to like stay and it needs to look like really nice and super voluminous for the entire day, then I will just use the Vodana that I got. Yeah, I think that is all for this video. I hope this actually helped you guys, and if you guys have any questions, do let me know. And I don't know if I missed out any points, but yeah, just let me know. And don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!